This past Saturday morning, on the first day of Pride Festivities, Equal Means Equal was setting up our booth with our volunteers. Shortly before noon, 2 LASD officers on patrol pointed to our signs explaining the ERA and why it was necessary to guarantee the equal protection of our laws to all people, regardless of sex and gender. The officers began laughing. One of our local volunteers, a trans community organizer named Xodiak Rose, responded to their derision, noting that their presence at Pride was not appreciated and to please refrain from making fun of our materials. The officers moved on without reaction, and everyone continued with the preparations. Less than 5 minutes later, with no warning, with no verbal cues, without identifying themselves, the officers rushed at Zodiac from behind and tackled them violently to the ground. Abby, mere steps away, immediately asked what was going on and why they were doing that to her friend. Instead of simply answering her, she was also then tackled to the ground by multiple officers with such force that her backpack was flung over her head and her earring ripped from her ear. Bystanders, shocked and sickened, began demanding answers, and more officers started to flood the area. Xodiak was dragged from the scene, protesting his arrest and stating that they were being targeted. The LASD informed us that there was a warrant for their arrest. It was unclear to us how they knew who they were, since they never bothered to ask for their name or identification before they attacked him. Abby was refusing to go with them, stating she feared for her safety in their custody. The LASD sergeant assured us that Abby would be released with a mere citation and would return to the booth shortly. Given these assurances, we encouraged Abby to calm down and go with the officers. Given Abby's state of mind, however, we sent another volunteer, Jesus Hernandez, to accompany her to the station and make sure she was okay. We then did our best to resume Pride festivities. Unfortunately, this was only the beginning of the nightmare.